everybody. So, what's going on, everybody? So, today is interesting. I'm doing the live from Sprinter. Last week we talked about customer service. Hoping everybody can hear me. I'm on my headset. So, hey D. So, I'm hoping everybody can hear me. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing my live from a Sprint. I had to do a delivery just like I was talking about customer service last week. So we're talking about, so now I'm actually having to do customer service. And so, let me see. What's this one? Hang out? Let's see. Is he trying to hang out? See, so you hang. Let's see if my sister looking. I don't know. Hey, man.
Hey, brother-in-law.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's going on with you, man? You decided to join my live? That's
Yes,
what I'm talking about.
yes,
Oh, man.
finally. I'm out here on the vineyard board, so
I know.
I got plenty of time to do it.
I know. Mish told me you was at the venue. Wow.
Yeah.
You enjoying yourself?
I was sick. You know, this island air, man. It's not 100 degrees here.
It's different, huh? It's different, huh?
This New England weather.
Hold on one second. Let me co-host here with me. So I got this is different. This different. I got two of Mr. Greenfield's children on the line. Oh my God!
Yes, Gemini twins. Gemini in the house.
That's right. Look right there. And then I got my niece. Oh, all the Greenfields in the house. Yeah, man. And then today I'm doing my live day. I'm doing it from the Sprinter.
Okay.
You can see behind me. I'm
nice.
I'm actually got some freight I got to deliver and waiting on them to come pick up the freight. So I they're coming with the forklift and take the freight off and stuff. And so I was telling.
Okay.
We're talking about that, but we was talking about. So this week we're talking about delegating, and and how to delegate, and the thing about, one thing about me, and I tell me all the time, is that I couldn't do it without them. So delegating is something that's what we do that's what I do all the time.
Right.
And so, but then the customer service thing we talked about. I mean, if I got phone calls, like we couldn't even get back, from our vacation, and it was like, hey, Tori, this got to go, and so I have to provide that service for the customer, and this is here it is, 6 o'clock. I'm still, still on the clock, and this is something I tell people. I mean, you're a business owner. You know how it is. Somebody call you, say, hey, they want
something done. You gotta be there.
I gotta get my style done. D, you gotta hook me up. And you're like, wait a minute, this is one of my, main clients. I'm gonna be there. But, and that's why I always me will tell you, we pride ourselves on, there's days you be just dead tired, but still that customer called the warehouse and we still gotta answer the phone. And so anyway, so what?
Tori, I can't. Can you raise your phone up a little bit? I can't see your whole face in the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go.
I was showing y'all the Sprinter just in case. I'll just keep it on me.
He was showing
I was showing you the Sprinter so that way, because y'all see me all the time. I was just trying to see, let people know this is what we do, man. Sometimes you have to kind of let people know what you do. And everything. So, it's
I just want to say, I'm proud of what you guys are doing and what you're building, because it's amazing to me when I first came to the office and I saw that warehouse. And I'm like, wait a minute, this was supposed to be a little, how y'all get this big? And I was so shocked. And I was telling Mish, I was like, Mish, I can't believe how your company started from one project, from one way, and then now it's this big. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you guys.
I appreciate it, sis.
Thank you, sis.
Appreciate that. We try to keep it moving because the one thing I will tell anybody, one thing about transportation,
Right.
it's just like in your industry, sis. I remember you used to tell me when you was the different style of hair,
Yeah,
celebrities,
it's
different places
different.
people hair you done.
Exactly.
You were like, you was like, you know what, I've been doing it for a minute, and you was like, and then you stepped away for a second because it's so competitive, it's so
It was
saturated.
very competitive. Not only that, when I moved to Atlanta,
Oh, I lost
that's
Michelle.
when
Mhm.
that's when it changed for me. The whole hair game changed.
Okay,
It's so different from Philadelphia because in
okay.
Philadelphia, to me, it
Hmm.
was more about the hair care. We learned about hair care. If your
Yeah.
hair wasn't, when you turn your head like this, if your hair wasn't flipping around your head,
Uh
something was wrong. So
huh.
when I moved to Georgia, it was a whole different ballgame, baby.
Yeah.
And
But
yeah,
yeah,
Different
the hair
ballgame.
don't flip around in Georgia like
No,
that.
your hair ain't flipping.
It kind of
Your hair,
stops. I mean,
your
and
hair
like
ain't
you said,
flipping
when you,
around your head.
yeah,
No,
but I
nothing
think
like
that was
that.
because y'all, I think because, and me talked about this yesterday. Um, I was telling her, just how, y'all come from, a mom that had,
Business,
businesses, and
businesses.
she's always businesses, like you
And
said.
although my
With the-
dad
with-
didn't have a business, his work
Yeah,
ethic was crazy.
yeah,
He
yeah,
had a crazy work ethic. So
yeah.
like
yeah,
Tori.
And
yeah,
that's the
yep,
thing,
like my yeah,
hard
yeah.
working, and you just want to, but you want to get your family in a different direction, and I think that's what Mr. Greenfield did. Y'all dad was like, okay, because regardless, y'all grew up in Philly, a
Did you
certain,
say Mr. Greenfield? Do you know that's your father-in-law?
well, me, I
He's
always
just
call him,
saying who his name
yeah,
Oh,
is.
okay.
yeah,
Okay,
Mr. Bo
yeah,
Greenfield, you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes.
So, but but see, the thing about it is that at the end of the day, he was like, okay, I got to get my family out of this situation, because
Right.
in parts of Green, cause, parts of Philly, like I said, this is beautiful parts of Philly, but then there's parts of Philly, like, cause Mies told me, she was like, my dad, we moved, so, but it's still, he worked
Yeah.
hard to get y'all in a different environment, you
Ah,
know, no matter, and that's what I'm saying. So, but then so y'all picked up on both sides of it with y'all dad,
yeah,
and mom, you like,
definitely.
okay, cause y'all ladies are not scared of work,
Oh no,
and
no, ain't
then
nobody giving us nothing. We
yeah,
had to
nah,
do.
and then
I think
and then
they threw us out in when we was in ninth grade. When we got out of 12th grade, that was it. She was like,
yeah,
"Oh, if we ain't taking care of y'all, that's on y'all. Y'all gotta you gonna sink or swim. You gonna
yeah,
either sink or
yeah,
swim."
yeah, and but that's like I said, and then y'all decide, say, you know what, work, and then maybe I want to try this business. And like I said, but that's the thing about transportation. It's so saturated. So when I get on here and I try to tell people about, because the different things that we offer, is something different that a lot of transportation companies don't offer. That's
Right,
why it took me a while. That's why I never went from, like, name myself Crawford Logistics or something.
right.
Because when I named myself Crawford Transportation and More, the and more was all the other pieces. You know what I'm
Right, other
saying? And
aspects,
so
yeah.
and so that's why, but when I added, so me being in the Sprinter, it's for hot shots.
Hmm.
When my customer is like, okay, it's got to be there.
Okay.
And that's so that's why I invested in the Sprinter,
And
because it's like
it's convenient.
very much convenient,
Yeah.
very much convenient.
So,
And
Yeah.
so what happened today that landed you where you are right now?
you know, um, us taking a
Because
bit, us,
that's
Yeah.
important because you have your day planned out, and some days you may have to pivot, right?
yeah.
So you
Well,
may have been in were you in the Sprinter van all day, or did you have to transition from the tractor to the Sprinter van as your day ended?
Mm.
well, actually, it's so funny. I was actually in three different vehicles today.
Okay,
I
so
started.
tell us how that went.
How your day went.
Well, the box truck was the first thing I was in,
Uh-huh.
because I had to do a couple of drops, small drops, um, and then I ended up in a tractor, and we had, you know, a few truckloads, and a
Hmm.
truckload is DD is like, over 15 pallets.
Right, right, right.
And
Okay.
so we had that, and then and because what happened is, to kind of back up, and once again, and since your birthday coming up too, ain't it? What's your birthday?
Saturday.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah. Okay, just to think about that, because I was like, man, then you when
Gemini
I say, that's
season.
Lord have mercy, y'all both Geminis. All right,
Gemini
I gotta,
season.
I gotta ask Nana, what was you thinking? Yeah, no,
It
it's
is,
Gemini.
it's crazy. Every 2 years,
Uh,
and we were
what's up,
all
Kelsey?
born in June.
Oh man, yeah, I know. Yeah, the thing about it, that's the odd thing about y'all. Not to change the subject.
I was right
You
there.
know what I'm
Already
saying? My
changing the
mom,
subject.
my aunts, all them born in June. Like all majority of my aunts, like my mom, my aunt Vaughn, my aunt Ree, my
Wow.
granddaddy was in June. I mean, I'm like, oh my
They got
God,
around,
it's
what
something.
was it?
What is it?
Nine
What
months
is it?
beforehand. 9 months beforehand. They was going in the cold weather,
That what
Hey,
that
Kelsey.
was. Hey, Kelsey,
snuggling up.
that's what that was. Hey, Lindsay, yeah, what's going on, Lindsay? Yeah, you can join us. Nah, that's what that was. But but anyway, so that's why well, back to also what I was saying about the sprinter is that it allows us to be able to
Make quick
on my way
delivery.
home, those different things like a couple pallets and
So
boxes here and
how
there.
how 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 much can the sprinter hold as far as when you're doing drops? So you said pallets. You have
Hmm
15 pallets in the box truck, right?
No, 50. No,
In the tractor.
the tractor,
Oh, the
the
track.
tractor, the tractor holds 24, um, single stack.
Oh,
The box truck holds 12 single stack, and the sprinter um holds can hold up to like four pallets, um four regular size pallets, and then and two excuse me two non-standard pallets. And so what happened, what I have today, I actually have one, two, three, four, five. I have five boxes and one
You wait.
pallet.
You waiting to be unloaded?
Yeah. The gentleman said it'd be about 10, 15 minutes. So I was like, hopefully during the live you'll be able to, see it. But if not, I just, still videotape it. But, it's like I said, this is what we invested in it. And so this way,
yeah. You
I
just
still
gotta
be able
keep
to.
doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the intention was for him to, be in his normal place to go live, but because he had to
yeah,
pivot at the end of the day, he decided just to go live from the Sprinter van.
That's fine.
yeah. Because like you
Hmm
said, it's the part of, that's
Well,
why,
it's also showing your audience your diversity. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Things that
Yeah,
yeah,
things come up.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Yep.
And
you
you have
gotta
to and
keep
you
it
have to keep
keep
it
it
moving,
moving.
and it
Because
ain't playing with
when
it.
you
You
in,
know what I'm saying? I said ain't no playing with it.
when you in business for yourself, this is what you
Yeah,
Yeah,
have to do.
this is what
yeah.
you
Because
have to do.
when
It's
when my
exactly.
sister, Tori, when my sister first started doing hair
Yeah.
in her 20s,
hmm
she would get on Saturdays, she would be at the hair salon as early as 6 a.m. on a Saturday and leave at midnight.
Ooh,
hmm Wow.
Hear what I said?
Yeah.
Leave at midnight.
because it was
Yeah.
always that one person had to go to a
Because it was
party.
or that one or that
They
last
gonna get their
walk
party,
in
need
or
their
that
wig.
last color.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
please do my hair.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that
She
money
would
was
be
that money was very good
our
back then.
whole teenage and early 20s
Hmm
was lived in we lived in the hair salon
Yeah,
hmm
24/7.
Well, see,
except for Sundays and Monday.
that,
Mm-hmm.
that's that commitment. When you're talking about us, like I said, doing this business, because like even doing this live, it's a commitment.
Yeah,
Because what happened is, and I always, this is one thing I always say is that I don't care if it's one person or 100, 100 people on here. I'm gonna be on here, and I know you can be here, me and
Mm-hmm.
D. Thank you for
I'll
joining.
be on here now. Ain't nothing to
Yeah.
do.
Well, I mean, you up there in the nice area, you up there, at
On the
least
vineyard.
you on
Thank
the
you for
vineyard,
joining us
man.
from the vineyard.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
That make us
Maybe
feel like,
tomorrow, maybe next Tuesday, I'll be on the beach.
yeah, that'd be like, I'm like, D, where you at? On the beach, on the beach,
I'm on the beach.
on
My
the
different
beach.
locations on the
Yeah,
vineyard.
Yeah, well, what's it that what it's
Mm-hmm.
about. Think about it. When you like you said, even with the business industry you're in, as far as just being
I could have somebody else play, but let Ray ask y'all some questions.
Ray.
Yeah, because he's let him, oh no, maybe he's eating his dinner.
Okay.
My
Well,
brother-in-law's transportation, they're on live. They're live on so I wanted
uh,
to just say hey. They're doing a live thing. My sister and my brother-in-law.
how you
Okay.
doing?
Right.
Hey Ray, how
Hey,
you doing?
boy.
How you doing?
Hey, Ray.
Can't complain.
Yeah, we
He's
just doing
talking
our
about his
live
business,
on transportation. That's all. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, all
building
right.
his business.
So how
I
the
said Ray
weather?
may have some questions for you. He always asking questions
Ha-
about something.
Have you ever heard of SCORE?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've visited the score before. Great gentlemen's over there.
I've
Yeah,
done that for 20 years. So
for real.
if any time you want to talk, I'd be happy to.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna reach out to you, Ray. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, sir.
What's the score?
The
It's the
score.
Service
Go ahead.
Corps
Yes,
of
sir.
Retired Executives.
Yep. 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 You remember I went down to see them and they was looking at my business plan
Yeah.
at the SBA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they looked at my and they said the business plan was they loved it, and it took off. And but Ray, I definitely would love to definitely
Yeah,
talk to you.
I'd be happy to anytime because I spent 20 years in management.
Okay.
I have an MBA,
Okay.
and the firm that I worked for was newspapers, and when I went to work for it was 300,000 in revenue,
Oh wow.
and I built it to 2 million in revenue. Dow Jones bought it for $5 million, and then I worked my last 4 years for Dow Jones, and I retired when I was 59,
Oh my
and I'm
God.
79. So
Wow.
Ooh, you
Oh
pretty
Ray,
old, dude.
That's what I'm talking.
Pretty
Oh
old.
my God. That's you young man.
and
Hey, you young man.
and I'm a swamp Yankee, and I got the first nickel I ever made.
And yeah, you're right about that. I've been trying to get out of his pocket since I've been here.
Hey man, tell Ray I'm definitely taking him up on that. I look
Yeah,
forward
he
to.
will keep you up on it.
Okay,
Yeah,
Ray, I look
anytime
forward
you
to
want to
that.
bounce some ideas around, I'd be happy to.
Did I just text
Yes, sir.
myself?
Thank you, sir. I'll definitely be in touch, Ray.
Okay.
Come
Yes,
on,
man.
Scarlett. Let's go for a walk.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's
Come on,
good,
Scarlett.
man.
Let's go.
Oh man, that meant a lot. Thanks, D. Yeah, cause
Yeah.
I did do the
Oh,
score.
where
I
are you,
did
man?
I
What
did the
is the
Oh,
score.
score
definitely.
again, Tori?
Huh?
What
Definitely.
is the
It's
score again?
uh it's based off of retired
Executives.
Executives.
executives. Yeah.
Okay.
Scarlett, look at her
And
jumping around, ready to go. Come
and
on,
so
mama.
when I when I went to see them, they looked at my business plan, the one that me and Heather had did, and
Mm-hmm.
and he liked it. He said that he wanted me. The one thing he did tell me that he wanted me to do more. He wanted me to focus on the financing side of it.
Hold on, guys.
Okay.
But I think we really didn't have a lot of finances in it like that. So
Okay.
yeah. So other than that, that was it. But the score definitely, and that's big because like he said, those numbers he talking about, those are numbers that, yeah, like Heather said, retired
Yeah.
executive,
Thanks, Heather.
in business,
Yeah.
yeah. And so yeah, and the other tell you, I went and saw them, and they really, like I said, they those guys, that's what they do, and that's why I was saying to you that, God knows, once I retire from, business, that's the
Mm-hmm.
organization I will be trying to join because, like I said, remember I told you I took that class, and I guess they don't forgot about me, man. Oh my God.
Oh,
The people that come unload this printer.
huh.
So
Oh, yeah.
what happened is, remember I took that class and I told you that, um, that
Come here,
when
Scarlett. I need my earphones. I can't go.
our professor asked us, he said, so so Tori, he asked me, he said, how many years do you think someone that has retired, I mean a CEO or someone of a high caliber job, retire, how long do you think they would live? And I was thinking, like, I said, well, I mean, it's hard to put a number on somebody, because it's like you're talking about Ray, but you think about when
Right.
Ray is 59, And this he just Ray just
80,
actually proved my. I'm sorry, 80,
79,
79, 79. But I'm saying he retired at 59. I meant to say.
Right.
And
Oh
so
yeah. He
and so what
retired.
happened is when he said what he said, Ray actually proved my point. What I'm about to make. When that gentleman said that. He said no. He said the reason why retirees don't retire, they go, they do philanthropy work. And I was like, well, how long will they live? He said, well, they don't do that type of work. He said they live 17 months. I said, 17 months? Are you serious? He said, yes,
What?
because he said because your mind is so used to working at a high capacity. And
Right.
so someone like Ray that works with numbers and different things, like he said, he has an MBA in business and everything. Okay, hold on a second. Him a guy. Let me get him right quick. So
Okay.
y'all can kind of hold on a second. All right, hold on a second.
I'm on.
All right.
Go.
All right, guy. You ready for me, man? All right. I'm gonna bring it to the back. I can bring it to the back. Hold on a second. Can you get her here? All right. Can you see? All right. Let's grab this one right here. You got it? All right. I'm gonna put these boxes on there. All right. Okay. I got one. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. Let me set it like this. Uh, we're good. You got it? I'm kind of show y'all guys what he's doing. You need me to take every bill off? You need me to take every bill off? You gonna sign them? It should be five. It should be five. Each one different. You can date day 14. Okay. Let me there. Uh-oh. Putting the bills together. So, okay. Thank you, man. Let's see.
How many, how much are they picking up?
5. One. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes. One
And
pallet.
is that considered one pallet?
Yes, one pallet. Yes, it's one pallet right there. In one box. I mean, 5 boxes.
Oh,
But
okay.
one is a bundle. That's what it says. Okay, man. Yeah, one is a bundle. So, this is screener. Yeah. Okay, Cam. All right, this is your copies, man. These are your copies right here. Thank you, bro.
Thanks,
Have a good
Heather.
one, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, man. Have a good one, man. All right. So yeah, that was just yeah, everything together. It's it's a bundle. It's one bundle, so it's one pallet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what's a bundle. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So that's what I do. Like I said, this is what we do, man. Trying to get this. Did I lose Dee Dee?
Yeah, we lost Dee Dee. She was
Uh-oh,
walking. She was walking the dog.
she was walking the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's she?
Man, that's that customer service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you, man. You tell everybody, say, look, this is what this is what you try to do. And we don't. I tell anybody we don't play around here over here with this, man. You might, if I had it my way, man, I deliver a box on camel. So I might that might you might see me on a camel next, man. They use camels in India. Did you know that?
Of course.
I'm serious. They use them to
Transport. Yeah, I know.
yeah, DHL.
Yeah.
I talked to I talked to
Yeah.
when I was talking to DHL, they were telling me they was like told we got camels. I was like, man, you got to be joking me. They're like, yeah, like dude, we got camels, man. I was like, man, do I need to get a camel next? They think we can get a camel in America.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Uh, I mean, hey man, that I'd be like Pony Express. Be like get a horse or something. Like be galloping. Like this man got a headset on, galloping with horses. I'm gonna get it delivered though. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling man, I'm be fooling with Tori, but Tori they was like that man really on the horse, man. Hey, my nephew Kelsey here, he said he'll support me. I know what Kelsey said, I ride on, we'll get it delivered, but we, you know what I'm saying, Pony Express, it's just gonna be a horse though. We ain't have no ponies, man. But but like I said, but I have to, you have to think about it. At the end of the day, you couldn't get a better situation where somebody asking us about about customer service, and but I know today was about delegating. But the thing about the delegating part, I know that's why I said when I was telling D that it was important, and both my hands on the steering wheel, let everybody know my eyes are moving, so kind of let everybody know. Um, but the thing about it is that when you're sitting here and you're talking about delegating, hey, I got to delegate it to myself because my customer delegated to me. You got, hey,
Yeah.
Tori, we need that freight delivered, man. And
Mm-hmm. Yep.
so that's what we're gonna do around here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I mean, but yeah, it was good to see Dee Dee joining us. You know what I'm saying? It meant a lot.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it meant a lot for her to join us. Um, so yeah, but so yeah, I mean, hey, tell everybody, when we talking about delegating, and babe, when we talking about delegating, when you're around the office delegating, things like you're delegating the trainers for us like the IFTA. You're getting Edie to, now we're dealing with her, dealing with the inventory. So
Mm-hmm.
we do a lot of, so it's a lot of moving parts at Crawford. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. To me, when you delegating to me is also like being invested in your business, being invested in the company, because when you're being delegated something, you have to take ownership
Mm-hmm.
of that project.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see that someone, um, when I have to delegate certain things, like when I see you researching what if the is and how the process goes,
Yeah.
without me having to ask you to do that, then that makes me even more confident to delegate certain things to you. Because me personally, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
good at delegating because my trust level is not that high. So when I do delegate and I see that, you take it upon yourself to own it and make it yours, then that is always good for me. Because like I said, if I know, if I could do it, I'm gonna just do it and I'll just get it done. Because you know you want to make sure it gets done right. But when I see someone take the initiative to say, hey, I can take that off your hands, and they go and they figure it out and they ask me questions along the way, that always is all it's always makes me even more confident with the amount of stuff that I delegate. So
Well,
that's something that's hard for me, but I work through
working
it.
on through it. Yeah, but the thing about it, I think that delegating is very important. Let me tell you why. Because like I always tell you, I couldn't build this brand without delegating.
Of course not.
Yourself, Heather, Carrie, Edie, Robert. I mean, just
Mhm.
think about it. Yesterday, I mean, Friday, you know, we had a lot of pallets come in. We've had a lot of pallets come in and out. I couldn't do all that, you know. So that's what I'm saying. That's why Crawford grows.
Mhm.
When Dee Dee said she visited the warehouse and she was like, wow, I didn't know you had this. And I was like, well, sis, you got to have somewhere to, grow from. You got to have a
Yeah.
foundation. So,
Mhm.
and all that comes with, all that was built off delegating. Because like I said, with me, working with Heather to delegate with her, like Heather, I need you to work on my business plan, working on helping me grow the company and stuff like that. That's what I mean when because some people, small businesses, they, like you said, you're so used to doing it yourself that it's sometimes hard to turn it loose. But then you find yourself, what I'm saying, doing so much,
Yeah.
and then
Being
you get
overwhelmed.
overwhelmed.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
So that's what I mean when I say, But I'm glad, like you said, it's something that you like. Okay, now I gotta. But you do a good job because you delegate on your company, you delegate your social media out as far as Edie, our niece, you got her, really doing a lot of, and you got Carrie, and you got Heather. So you doing it, I just, like you said, I just, you like, don't you think, you don't think you're doing
Yeah, I'm doing it, but they got to knock me upside the head sometimes and remind me.
it?
You know.
They do. Yeah. Well, at least you can admit to it. Like I said, I'm the same way with when it comes to trying to do everything with the freight, but I'm working on it too on that part.
Yeah.
But everything else. So, but anyway, man, I just want, man, thank you so much again for being on here. You know what I'm saying? Having a beautiful wife and everybody. Her birthday was yesterday. She had a good time and
Yes, I did. I had a wonderful time.
had a great weekend.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, everybody, we just want to say thank you, thank you for just, being on here with us. Once again, I got both hands on the steering wheel, just to let everybody know. That's why you see me looking straight ahead. But just to kind of let you know that, you can still keep the ball moving forward and be safe at the same time. So, and that's one thing I'm not gonna deviate. Was it deviate from? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna change that. I'm always gonna do it the safe way. And also today you got a chance to see me really, dealing with someone unloading the freight and, BOLs is what he had to sign. The gentleman came out on the forklift. And, like I said, when we invested in the sprinter for hot shots, quick shot, for hot shots and, quick drops. And so that's one thing about us at, Crawford Transportation. We just try to, you see us rolling in Atlanta. But anyway, so that was my take on, delegating and then, also you get to see a little bit of the customer service. I apologize. I couldn't be in my normal, space, but I think I was in a great space today for what we was talking about.
Mhm.
So, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So I think everything worked out the way it should have worked out.
Yeah, it was a good
Uh,
change of pace.
yeah, and the thing about it, I want to tell everybody, because I'm driving, I got to keep my eyes on the road. I really can't look and say, thank everybody. But if you are on the live, thank you for being on the live with us. Like I said, another day above ground is a good day. I just want to thank everybody once again. And Babe, thank you so much for getting on here. Heather, Sis, thank you for jumping in. I saw Edie stick her head in on the screen. Carrie, I know you there. Kelsey, thank you, man. Lindsay, Trina, I really appreciate y'all guys, man. It's really helped continue to push. Man, I just need everybody to try to push. We're trying to get to 300 followers, but you can also catch this. Let everybody know. You can catch it at our CLA Logistics. WWCLA, CrawfordLogistics.com, I'm sorry. And then Crawford Logistics and Associates on Instagram, Crawford Logistics and Associates on, what else it is, babe?
Facebook.
I'm
Facebook.
Facebook, and then also you can go to our YouTube, Crawford Logistics, on our CLA on our YouTube page. Sorry, like I said, kind of driving, but I did want to get everybody involved today. So anyway, just want to say thank you. But you got anything?
Nope, I'm good.
Anything? Okay.
No, I don't.
All
I don't
right.
have
Well, like
anything.
I say, Facebook fam,
Just thank everybody
Instagram
again for
fam.
joining the live.
Okay.
Thank everybody
Thank you,
again for
Instagram
joining the
family, for
live.
joining us.
Appreciate y'all.
Joining out. All right. All right. Peace.
All right.
Bye.